Yeah, perfect. First of all, I would like to thank Adam, Gary, as well as John and the entire team that's behind Not Technology. Quick overview about myself. I'm Sayan. I did my graduation, post-grad from Queens. I'm a product of the Waterloo Accelerator. The first startup was actually funded, as well as it was set up in Waterloo. It was one of the world's lightest filtration, filed a few patents, and sold it during the cannabis boom in 2018. I'm originally from India. I've lived in Middle East for 5 years, as well as in Nigeria around, I think, 6 years, like predominantly in the oil and gas business. And with respect to Bytex, it just happened during COVID when I lost my job. I was working with Universal Studio as well as Tesla on a project for the Japan Olympics, the launch. And then, Bytex was just a proof of, like, it was just a concept when everyone during COVID was having payment challenges, processing challenges with respect to banks, settlements, payments, and payouts. And that's when I thought, why not launch an exchange? So Bytex was incepted in 2021. Uh, how we incepted was we term it as a CDFI platform. By CDFI, we mean uh, centralized as well as decentralized. Like anyone who is onboarded with us is basically they have to go through the whole onboarding process, KYC, KYB, and then they can enable their DeFi wallets. Like we have a direct integration with MetaMask, so they can just link their MetaMask wallet. And we were one of the first exchanges that enabled non-custodial aspect. Like we didn't go for uh, custody similar to Prime Trust, which is now facing bankruptcy, uh, then Copper, Coinbase. We are just a CDFI exchange where MetaMask enables all the transactions. As of now, since 2021, we have grown to close to 1 million registered users. This number has expanded over the past few months. We have now 450,000 KYC users. Our daily trading volume on the retail side is close to 300 to half a million. That's only on the retail side. We are licensed in 30 countries. On the back end, liquidity is provided by Binance and OKX. We have close to 4 institutional clients in Canada as well as the US. And most of our reels are like USD, euros, and Canadian dollars. So this is about Bytex, as well as we are launching a Web3 version of PayPal in the States. I think by end of this month, we'll launch the whole product. It's called AiraPay. What AiraPay enables, like it's kind of a banking as a service product. So what it does is it facilitates cross-border payments, and what we are using is along with stablecoins similar to USDT and USDC, we are also using NFT marketplace. Like we have our own minting and burning process. We have uh, we have actually built our own smart contract to enable that process. As well as what we are trying to achieve is we have a go-to-market strategies in the couple of months for high-risk businesses for payment facilitation and elimination of chargeback. By high risk, I mean uh, gambling industry, nightclubs, as well as dispensaries. So one of our client alone, they had around 40 million US dollars worth of chargeback last year, and the industry is like around 700 million in US alone. So it talks more about the processing fees, frequent chargeback, as well as banking support. Once we go live with the product, right now we are just on a testing phase, beta testing. We are testing around 62 currencies, as well as we plan to launch it like on a pilot basis with 9 to 10 institutional clients by end of this month. Uh, as well as we have the regulatory framework as well as compliance. So we have done quite a bit of due diligence as to why chargebacks are issued to those industry, as well as it's mostly to do with friendly frauds. By friendly frauds, I mean like if someone purchases some kind of a product XYZ, he or she goes back to their like they go back to the bank as well as call them like we were under the influence and this wasn't us. So since the industry has already provided some kind of a service or a product, it's for them to lose, as well as banking itself, like while recalling the fees, they face some kind of challenges with respect to like 1%, 2% fees. So that's why we come in with, we are capturing institutional as well as retails clients metadata as to like their phone, like IP, as well as OTP, as well as like we are going through the whole uh, card not present technology. So that will help us address this kind of an issue. So with the NFT checkout that we are currently doing, is it's like it's backed by digital gift cards using blockchain, and it has a specific amount associated with it. It's not an NFT that has some kind of a fluctuation. It's just fixed for that value, and that value can be used for even using it on e-commerce platforms such as Amazon. Even you can use it for paying your subscription on Netflix. We are also like for institutional client like Web3 P2P payments, like banking as a service, similar to any bank. Like in Canada, you have Scotiabank, RBC. We are going to provide the same kind of a dashboard for institutional clients. They would have instant ACH in US, as well as instant settlement for credit and debit card. Like this talks about the market size with respect to online sports betting, cannabis, nightclubs. Nightclub, we have around, I think, 200 merchants signed up with us. One of the largest nightclubs in US is like they alone have 200 clubs globally. So we have signed up the LOIs, as well as we have the like the processing volume locked in. So this talks about cross-border payment. Cross-border payment alone by itself is $156 trillion. That was in 2022, last year. The growth is 5% on a CGR basis. And how we would like to capitalize on this market sizes is on our exchange side. So we have a community driven user base on our exchange Bytex. Most 60% of them, they use our exchange to settle cross-border payments, like from Canadian dollars to Philippines or Canadian dollars to Indian rupees. As well as in US, we have like we are partnered with USDC, that's Circle. We use Circle for cross-border settlement between India as well as US. So we have just focused on the Southeast Asian market, and as of now, the volume is growing on I think, month on month, 20%. With us, our vision is to, we want to enable this platform as well as with our exchange, get into ticketing, forex broker, cannabis, nightclub, online gambling, as well as like right now we have Ticketmaster. So we are also in talks with one of the bigger NFT marketplace companies that is in the ticketing space, Candy.com, to enable our technology for using it as a ticket, like for like if you're going for NBA games, NHL games, they are already partnered with them. But the main part we come in is we have a smart contract that enables minting, burning, scanning, everything is automated, and the gas fee is also the least in the industry. This is the payment solution, basically, what we have as of now enabled. ACH Swift debit, we have crypto to crypto wallets on the US side. Like usually we would be like our first go to market would be US, and then we would expand from US to Europe, and then Africa, and then Asia. This is our dashboard. We have built in, we have developed the tech within, I think this was developed within 4 to 5 weeks. I believe like we have a very good tech team in-house. We are currently employing around 30 to 40 engineers based out of Asia, and some of them are in Canada. These are our strategic partnerships. Also, we are raising capital for this company, so it's just the highlights. And yes, September we are going to launch it by end of this September. This is our processing forecast. Since we are launching in September, we have a volume target at around 59 million. By next year, we are thinking of reaching 1 billion, but we are being a bit conservative with our approach. And rest is like we have the market capitalization, market analysis for our competitor. Like everyone knows about MoonPay and Checkout.com, and what they have done is like their processing volume was around $2 billion last year. I think last year itself, as well as they have raised around 150, 150 or no, I think they raised around $83 million at a valuation of $3.4 billion. So we have a go-to-market strategy with our, product, as well as like what we have built as of now. And that's what like those are the three verticals we would like to address as cross-border remittance and getting into the high-risk businesses as such.